Hey, this is Rishi from The Growing Home, thegrowinghome.net. Today we are starting a new project, and we're basically going to be re-landscaping most of the backyard here at The Growing Home. So you can see where I'm standing right now. We have a concrete patio, and then over to the right here we had two about 20-foot long raised beds in an in-ground area. And so we're going to be actually redoing this whole space that you're seeing. Today what we're going to start with is we're going to be actually taking out this concrete patio, and you can see we started marking out the lines. We've rented a concrete saw, so we're going to cut this whole space of concrete up into 12-inch by 10-inch blocks, which we'll then be able to use kind of pretty much like bricks, so that we can do some terracing in the front yard and finish up the terracing in the side yard. Alright, and then this area is going to stay open. We're going to bring in wood chips. We're going to keep this kind of as an open courtyard, but keep it more natural, just with the wood chips instead of the concrete. And then the back and this area here is going to remain as a vegetable area, but we're going to be putting in 3 different ponds. Two about just that size, and then a larger one that's going to be about 4 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 4 feet deep. Okay, and then we'll be planting some fruit trees around that. We'll have a wetland area here next to the walkway, and then we'll keep the back section there for the vegetable area. The other thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be fencing in kind of the back corner along there. That's going to be the chicken run for our 6 chickens. Alright, so as you can see on the ground here, we've marked out all these 10-inch by 12-inch rectangles. So those are the lines that we're going to be cutting on. So we'll have all of our blocks will be that size. We'll be able to use those for the terracing. And we've rented this concrete saw. It's a push-behind saw, pretty easy to use. If you can find these at your local contractor's warehouse. And it's got a diamond blade which will go right through the concrete. So as you can see, we finished with the concrete saw making a grid of this entire place. Now it's pretty easy to remove. I'm just going to use my pickaxe here. You can see we already done quite a bit of it. I just lift it up like that, and I have this nice piece. It's this 18 by 10 by 18 piece that we can use for terracing throughout the yard. Alright, so it's about 2 o'clock. It's 2 of us working on this since the morning, me and your cameraman Evan. You can see where we're at right now. We got about, I'd say, two-thirds out. This is a pile of bricks that we've taken out so far. Estimated there's around like 250 or 300 so far that we took out, and maybe another 100 to go. We should be done by the evening. See, we're just about finished. It took us pretty much all day. The last section over there was not sawn very well, so we had to it took us a while to break all the pieces up, but we finished it. And so now I did some calculations. We have probably about 400 of these blocks that we took out. And the great thing is that instead of, if we had jackhammered it, we would have had like some big pieces that we could use and then a bunch of small pieces that would have been useless. With this, we pretty much are not going to waste any of the material we took out. The only thing that we're going to be putting in the trash can is we have about 1 trash can worth of concrete dust which came up while we were sawing, and probably a few small pieces here and there that we're going to throw away. But pretty much really little waste here, you know. We're going to be reusing all of these materials. So we're going to be using them in the side yard. We're going to be doing some terracing. In the front yard, we're going to be creating 2 spiral beds. You can look up a picture of a spiral bed online. They're kind of cool things. And then we're also going to be doing some more terracing in the front to open up pretty much the last available planting space that I can possibly think of here. I'm sure I'll find more later. But all those things, we're going to be having events for those days, like an event for when we make the spiral garden, an event for the terracing. We're going to need a lot of volunteers to help move this material. This was about, I calculated about 15 tons of concrete, so it's a lot of heavy lifting, and we'll need some help. And then again, if you want to come and take a tour of the growing home, come take a tour. You can sign up online. We have our potluck every first Thursday of the month, so come by and check us out. And if you need any help in your own garden, let us know and we'll come out and show you how to do things. Thank you.